Boxer tops are plagued with a couple of issues. One of the worst issues is when the transmission motors tear out. So if you'll look, let's see if I get some light. If you'll look right there, that's the mount for the transmission for the convertible top. You can see it's like totally ripped out of the sheet metal. I always describe it as like a beer top, you know, pull tab on a beer can. You've been so many times and finally it just rips off, and that's what happens. One of the ways to brace it is to take a simple method anyway, is to take a piece of angle iron and you put up in there and connect to the mounting points like so, and then secure back to the fender and then back to the B-pillar here in the door. You end up with a bolt in the door, but it's pretty inconspicuous, and it look, you know, most people are not going to notice it, but if you see that bolt, that means that we have probably reinforced it. And after you do this, it's not going anywhere. So basically, the mounting points on the transmission that come through is a stud. Well, we machine that stud off and convert it to a bolt, and we thread back into those blocks. And then your transmission mounts on the other side. So this is just a scabbed in piece of angle basically. It's 1 inch by 1/8 inch angle, and then we use another piece of angle there on the bottom too, and just create a tab and use M6 bolts there and M8 bolts that hold the transmission in place, and a small spacer, and you end up with a bolt in the fender too, which also no one's ever going to notice. And the end result is you get a very stable, strong transmission mount for the top that's not bending and moving and doing all that and changing the timing on the top and just putting excess wear into it. Once this happens, this is really the only thing you can really do to save it. Most body shops will look at it and go, yeah, not happening. So anyway, so we come up with this to fix the convertible tops once they rip out of the bodies. And I've done this on several of them. I've never had a problem. Another thing is the plastic ends on the top control rods. I don't have one in front of me, but to get rid of those plastic ends, they make metal ones. Put the metal ones back in place, and that'll cure all your top issues. You won't have any more. This is Casey with Eurasian. Thanks for watching.